Bowmore, the way it should be. Welcome to another episode of Erik Whiskey Studies, and in this video I'm going to do a review of Bowmore 20-year-old Islay single malt Scotch whiskey, but this is not directly from the distillery. Rather, this is from an independent bottler, Douglas Laing. And always, before getting into this whiskey, here are my notes. Douglas Laing Old Particular Bowmore 20-year-old Islay single malt Scotch whiskey. It was aged in a single cask and independently bottled by Douglas Laing. This was distilled on the Isle of Islay in December 1996, matured in a refill hogshead until March 2017 when it was bottled for Old Particular. It is bottled unchill filtered, natural color at 52.7% alcohol by volume. Only 291 bottles were released, and it retails for about $200. Alright, in a previous video, I did a review of the Bowmore 18-year-old Islay single malt Scotch whiskey that had been aged in a sherry cask and a bourbon cask. This is just a bourbon cask, and it's higher ABV, and it's an independent bottler, and it's unchill filtered, and it has no added coloring. So some very distinct differences between this bottle and the last one, but this is the way it should be. An unofficial bottle that is really made the way Bowmore should be releasing their whiskeys. Now, let's first check out the color. You know, so that really nice shiny gold color, kind of looks like a Chardonnay. So, in one sense, it's difficult to compare that whiskey with this one, and because it's really going to have a different aroma and flavor profile. But if you just compare quality, when you compare the structure, the development, and everything else about the whiskey, you really go, oh, I really wish Bowmore would release their whiskeys like this one. So on this one, I get apple and pear, a little bit of cinnamon. I do get a little bit of like a vanilla, banana pudding character. In fact, I get a lot of vanilla on this. And the cinnamon, it's like if you had apples and you put cinnamon on them, it's a cinnamon apple character to it. There's a little, I get that distinctive malty character to it. Even get a little bit of tropical fruit, maybe a little bit of pineapple, a little bit of melon. And underneath it is smoke. So the fruit is on top, the fruit is up front, and sort of there's just like this whisper of smoke running underneath it. So it's funny, some whiskeys that are peated and have a smoky character to it, some you'll get a big, in-your-face smoke, and you have to kind of work your way through to get more of the fruit characteristics of the whiskey. Others, those peat and the smoke can be sort of interwoven with the aromas and flavors. This is sort of running underneath it. It's there the entire time, but it's more like in the background of the whiskey. All right, on the palate. Wow. One more. Whiskey's a little sweet. Apples, pears, apples with cinnamon. Vanilla. A lot more vanilla on the palate than there is on the nose. Smoke is a little bit more prominent on the palate than it is on the nose. Really nice ride. So up front, I'm getting tropical. I'm getting pineapple. I'm getting yellow apple. I'm getting actually a little bit of banana. Loads of vanilla. There's sort of just sprinkled on that some cinnamon. The smoke is a little bit more intense than on the nose, but it's still that sort of underlying character to it. Really, really long finish. I'm still tasting it now. It has sort of a glossy, viscous mouthfeel to it. The Bowmore 18 felt really, really hollow, really, really, really thin. The Bowmore 18 had sort of the same notes, front, middle, and finish. So it didn't have much structure to it. Obviously, the color to the Bowmore 18 was fake. This is absolutely fantastic. Now, in terms, if you were to list the flavors of these two whiskeys, you know, the 18-year-old from Bowmore and the 20-year-old bottled by Douglas Laing, you know, the flavor profiles are completely different. But structurally, the way the whiskey is put together, radical difference. I wish you could take the Bowmore 18 and you would have a ride with it. I wish it had more of a silky, glossy, mouth-coating feeling with a little bit of a weight to it. You wish it had a longer finish, you know, like this one. This is just an absolutely enjoyable dram. The 18 is nice too. It's nice, it's good. It's not a bad whiskey, it's not flawed. It doesn't offend you. It just leaves you wishing for more. This has that more, and I really like it. So what I'm going to give this in terms of a score, I'm going to go 90, 90, just slightly above, maybe 90 plus, 91, something like that. You know? So really nice whiskey. Now, the one challenge this has, and it's going to make it hard to recommend it, is, you know, $194 plus tax takes you over $200. You know, it's a $200 whiskey. And of course, it's a limited release, you know, it's an independent bottling, you know, and all that. But just given the price, even if it was widely available and easy to get, $200, no, I don't think I would recommend run out and buy it. Unless you've got the cash and you just want a high quality Bowmore to see what Bowmore could do, which is why I bought the bottle. I wouldn't spend $200 to get another one. What do I think is where? What other whiskeys out there that would be comparable and in the sort of quality level? I think you could be able to find something for $120 to $140. So I just think it's way too expensive. And I think it's really sad that in order to get a really high quality Bowmore, you got to spend that much money and you got to go to an independent bottling. But anyway, but what it does show you and what it's worth to me is Bowmore has the potential. Bowmore has the potential to put out much better whiskeys. Alrighty, if you've had an independent bottling of Bowmore that you really like, I would really like to hear about it. And I'm going to keep my eyes out open. I don't know if I'm going to spend another $200 on another bottle. I don't know if I'm going to keep doing that. But I'm really interested to see more potential come out of Bowmore. I hope Bowmore itself will make some changes. Alrighty, that's it for this review. If you subscribe to this channel, I want to thank you very much. If you haven't yet subscribed, but you like watching my videos, I would greatly appreciate it if you would subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up. Share with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, and other social networking channels. Until next time, cheers. Hey, don't forget to subscribe and check out these other whiskey videos.